The playoff race is taking shape. I'm Scott Hansen. You're tuned in to the EA Sports Weekly Recap for Week 11. Lots to get to. We'll start in Philadelphia. The Eagles at home to take on the Detroit Lions. And it's the 2,000-yard rusher from a year ago, Saquon Barkley. He's going to find a crease and take it 13 yards to the end zone. Next up, Duval County, Jacksonville, Florida. Let's check in on the Jaguars as they play host to the LA Chargers. And it's the former first-round pick, Quentin Johnston. He's going to work towards the left sideline and reel this one in. 46 yards, that's a touchdown. Lastly, let's go to Atlanta. It's the Falcons taking on the Carolina Panthers. And it's last year's 8th overall pick, Michael Penix. He's on target here. It's a 30-yard touchdown pass. The Falcons continue to run through the NFL. They are now 9-1 with the victory here. That'll do it for us. Until next week, Scott Hansen in Orlando. Good night from all of us at EA Sports.
Well, nothing like some winter storms to change the complexion of a game before it begins, huh? We've got some snow greeting for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Chicago Bears. Well, winter has certainly arrived here in November as we're all set to go. And here we go from Chicago. To return, here's Raheem Mostert. Uh-oh, it's a fumble on the opening kick. And they dodge a turnover there on the return. Ooh, got the hearts racing a little earlier than they wanted. My heart's racing up here, but fortune on their side this time, partner, as they do get the ball back and are going to have their opening possession after all.
Yeah, it definitely spooks you a little bit, and you got to now make sure as an offense you settle things down. Maybe a good reminder, too, in the huddle. Hey, boys, let's make sure we take care of this football.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. First give of the game here to Raheem Mostert. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Steelers have his first down.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's the dream scenario to any contest. And runs like that, it gets the ball rolling.
All set to go now from the 35. First down. Here's Rodgers. Has him on the quick hitter. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Hey, check 26. 26.
Rodgers from the gun. Nice loft on that one, but it falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Here he goes, third and long. He's going deep! This is hot inside the 15. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Chris Boswell for the point after. Extra point is good in this wintry weather. And the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Bears nothing. Chris Boswell to kick off.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Luther Burden now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. Oh, it is so tough to build momentum running through the snow. They're on him before he can even get back to the line. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Offense to the line, second down. Williams from the gun. He's got some air into this one, deep down the middle. And that's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing third down. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. The Steelers calling their first timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Third and long for him here. He set up the screen here to Swift. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. First, second, third down, sometimes even fourth. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
Can't see through that snow, and he muffs it. And he can't find anything as he goes out of bounds. Nothing on that return.
I'm sure, Kate, that the coaches would prefer he not flirt with disaster on the return. There's no additional damage done, however, this time. Fortunately, get the ball back, and everyone could breathe just a little bit easier.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. First and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Mostert. Oh, it is so tough to build momentum running through the snow. They're on him before he can even get back to the line.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in a locker room and in the huddle is you can be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. Short pass brought in. And they'll make a stop up at the 46-yard line.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it. Leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Kate, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
And he sends it up amongst the flurries of snow. Wow, and he somehow finds the ball amid the blizzard here to make the fair catch.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge, partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. And now here's Williams. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Defense's first sack of the game, Kid. We can now see some of the negatives, the trade-offs of his great running ability. When he tries to create, well, he can find himself going backwards, and in this case, for a really big loss.
Vegas!
Williams with 3rd and long. Ooh, put some air under this one, right side. The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it, knocked it away, forcing 4th down.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going. That incompletion won't help.
And he gets it away from his end zone. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
At the 46-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 46. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
All set to go now from the 35. To the air on 1st down. Rodgers. Into a crowd, and that pass is intercepted. That is Kyler Gordon. And the Bears will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field, Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
First down, here's Swift. Laying there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got him tackled behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
3rd down, here's Williams. Brought in right side by Moore. And that's a solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave up some, but it's still 4th down.
An 8-yard gain. It's 4th down.
And we'll go for it, Williams. Absolutely fires this one right side. He's got it deep downfield. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him a first on 4th down. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. They're going to run here. Kyle Manunga. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge, partner. He is only able to get back to the line there.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
They go with Manunga here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back to the Windy City in just a moment. Seventh play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. They'll throw. 3rd and long. Taking a chance to the end zone. And this is going to be hit by a defender and knocked away. Incomplete as the end zone look comes up empty, Brock. You've got a 4th down decision to make. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run from Mostert. And the snow hampering their ground game here as he slowed up just a yard on that run. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Now running for the first time with Jalen Warren. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. To the air on 3rd and long. Taking a shot deep here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking DK Metcalf's way there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
At their own 39-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. One play action. Williams. Headed out right. He's going to keep it this time. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Off the play fake, Williams. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
You're going to go play action, Kate. You've got to sell. If you don't convince that defense you're running it, or if it's a situation where you never run the ball, you really do leave your quarterback dead in the water, vulnerable against a defense who will storm right past that fake and right into that pocket.
Sent back to their own side of the field on that last play. Some ground to make up here on 2nd. The shotgun to give to Swift. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. So 5 yards there, but still 1 in the hole. It's 3rd and 11.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Throw here, 3rd down. Forced out to his right. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Torrey Taylor getting set to punt it once again. And he'll try to hit this one well. And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20.
24-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Rodgers set to pass. Caught quickly on the slant. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Rodgers going to throw on 1st. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Rodgers will look to throw. Gets it downfield on target to Metcalf. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. The big play nets him 17 yards. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
First and 10.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Throwing again, Rodgers. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So it's second down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. Well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Throwing again here, it's Rodgers. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And things look tougher now with third and long. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on and on.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Tremaine Edmonds has it. And the Bears will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, that's now his second time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the second on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
This drive's going to begin with a run by Swift. And he's going to manage about 3 there before the defense gets to him. Offense in the hurry up here.
4 yards on the pickup.
Working from the gun, Williams. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. Well, would have been a big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. And that sets up third down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Third and long, they're going to throw. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
What an excellent job there by the defense. Once he gets out on the move, to be able to corral and contain him and not give up any yards. So often the unit can't keep that contained, and a play like that will go for a big gain.
Some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return.
At their own 37-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, first and 10. Now start the drive with Warren. He's going to get up to speed through that snow to break off a gain of 5. Now we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More from Chicago right after this. So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
26.
Rodgers to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Rodgers from the gun. Throw left side, complete. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Steelers have a first down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
So first down from the 41. From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. Short pass brought in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
Second and 3 now. Warren here from the gun. He's got it in the red zone. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers grow their lead just before halftime.
Okay, you know what a run like that does for everybody? For the play caller, for the O-lineman, for the offense. It just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little jump, but go get explosive on the ground as well.
Point after up and good from Boswell. And the Steelers double their lead to 14.
Bears nothing. Chris Boswell.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Burden now to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10. Running with Swift out of the gun. And he's going to manage about 3 there before the defense gets to him. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7. Williams from the gun. And he'll get this up to the 33-yard line. Madden stopped by Alex Highsmith. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second.
It's a gain of 4.
All plays on the table here for third and 3.
What is it on? Here we go. Volunteer! Volunteer! Vegas! Vegas!
Williams will look to throw. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's gonna force fourth down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Chicago brings out the punting unit.
For the Bears.
And this is the 5th time he's been called upon today. And his return's going to leave him enough time for 2, maybe even 3 plays before the half.
Their own 37-yard line.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. First and 10. Here's Rodgers. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jalen Johnson with the pick. And the Bears get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
This is a time that the communication upstairs from the booth, Kate, down to the field, it starts to get just a little bit hot. These eyes in the sky, they've got to help this quarterback try to see the field, because right now, with the 3rd interception, man, he is killing his team.
First down, Williams to throw. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's second down.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
A massive shot towards the end zone. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Chris Boswell to kick off.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Burden now to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10.
What is it on?
Second half starts with a run by Swift. And he charges ahead, but Snow and defenders stop him. Looked like he picked up a couple. Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8.
At the 31-yard line.
Williams set to pass. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
He'll air it out on third. Connecting with his back here, Swift. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's Williams. Trying for the deep ball. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send him back to the line for second.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Steelers' side of the field. Working quickly here.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up third and 3.
Williams to throw on third. It's on target to Moore. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
The 37-yard line.
We've set it downs from the 37. They'll run it with Monunga. He tried so hard to get it outside, but just couldn't turn those feet quick enough in this snow. He's dropped behind the line.
It's a loss of 2.
Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Going all the way to the end zone here. Catch is made in close. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears cut into the lead coming out of halftime. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bears chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's Miller on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. He puts some air under it deep down the left. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a 13-point lead. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Boswell to add the PAT. No problems with his footing in the snow. The XP is good. And the Steelers double their lead to 14.
Chris Boswell.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Burden now to return it. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. A give right side for Swift. And he's going to manage about 3 there before the defense gets to him. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. It really creates an indecision now defensively.
Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Now an inside handoff to Swift. And he charges ahead, but snow and defenders stop him. Looked like he picked up a couple. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Tell Gilly! Tell Gilly!
Here's Swift on 2nd down. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
2-yard pickup.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
What's up?
They'll throw. 3rd and long. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's good for a Bears 1st down.
Axel!
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Running behind center with Swift. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
On play action, Williams. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Ready, sir?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And the steel curtain just too much. He's taken down. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down. On now comes their punter. And this is going to put him up to 6 punts today. He's got it at the 24. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32. They'll try it right with Mostert. And the snow hampering their ground game here as he slowed up just a yard on that run. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Shotgun handoff to Lloyd. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Third and long for him here. This finds its target. That's Metcalf. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Just like the last play, Metcalf has it. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Burden now to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Swift to start the drive. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 36-yard line.
Three quarters in the books from this one. It's the Bears with the ball, but they enter the 4th at a massive deficit. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
What is up?
Before the snap, some early movement. Let's see which side gets tagged with the penalty. So keep that 2nd and short play in your back pocket. The penalty goes ahead and gives them the 1st. So 1st down from the 41. To throw is Williams. Complete right side. Burden has it. And this one doesn't go far.
Whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front and to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Working from the gun, Williams. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. To the air on third and long. Steelers bringing pressure. No place to go. Down he goes. And their fourth sack of the game, Brock, brings up fourth down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Well, can't blame them looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on fourth down. Desperation time here. Throw is caught by the back. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Look at that, no worry at all from their sideline, Brock. A 13-yard pickup on fourth down. That was impressive.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
First down throw by Williams. Throwing the out route complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. And dose of the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the Steelers' 41-yard line.
On the give, it's Swift. Pop on the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
Third down, here's Williams. He lofts one deep, center of the field. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. Darius Slay has it.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 2-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. First and 10. They'll start on the ground here with Warren. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
Gained a little bit there. Kind of feels like a gain of nothing. You know why? Because you're still playing with your backs against the end zone. No real breathing room and no margin for error.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. They'll go again with Warren. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up third and 5.
That's a gain of 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this third down is unsuccessful. Rodgers to throw. He's got his man. This is Austin. And he's going to have this one up to about the 17-yard line. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. They get an even 10 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh. Now a give, it's Mostert headed right. And he's going to manage about 3 there before the defense gets to him. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up second and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Warren running between the tackles. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. Man, the Steelers have a first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. A give left side to Mostert. And he charges ahead, but Snow and defenders stop him. Look like he picked up a couple. Timeout Chicago. It uses its seconds. And with another one gone, they're going to have just one remaining this game. Second down now, 7 to go. Going right back to Mostert. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up third down.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Steelers getting closer to their 10th win of the season. Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1.
26.
They'll run with Warren. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
And he's hit before he can get anything on that return.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready to go.
This drive is going to begin with a run by Swift. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge, partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Punch Spurs! Punch Spurs! Punch Spurs!
Williams from the gun. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. They've got to keep moving quick here.
A gain of 15 yards.
32.
That's good.
Williams on 1st down. Completed over the middle. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Complete.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 43-yard line.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Looking for his back, but it will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up third down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Yes. Cover.
Here's Williams again. Chased out to his right. And they're going to tag a defender with this one. So they make the stop, but they do it with some illegal aid. The referees say there was interference that time.
And this is why it is so hard to stop these offenses. It's hard enough to cover, right, obviously, without being penalized, but then you get a little bump, you get a little push, and now you get a third down conversion via penalty.
The penalty erases an exciting turnover, makes it 1st and 10.
Vegas. Jordan.
Again, it's Williams. And the steel curtain just too much. He's taken down. And that is 5 sacks for this defense in this game as their latest brings up 2nd down.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
Trying to push deep downfield. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. 3rd down coming up.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Williams with 3rd and long. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Escapes the pocket. Trying to push deep downfield. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs. So the Steelers come in and take this on the road. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb, going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Steelers are winners as we say so long from Chicago.